Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter of One Piece, which is on chapter 840. Now, this chapter right here, dear lord. Just when I thought a lot of information here was given, along with a little bit of what else the backstory is of Sanji himself. So if anything else, let's go. Let you know, this thing is known to be Iron Mask, which is another thing that it had a relation to of what Sanji's backstory is, possibly. So we have to it that Sanji looks at these factory things and is really surprised about that's called Germa 66. And we have to bit that Yonji, the fourth brother, if any cases, says this is the kingdom of science that we looked into. Not to mention how it was so brilliant and very strong. This was actually research from a person named Vegapunk in development in high-tech weaponry. So we get to know that Vegapunk's power in these Germa 66 was behind his research and so forth. And we also see to it that something involving lineage factor and having to blend DNA or some kind of genetics to make it very strong for what's going on here. Because of this power has been very great for this man, he has access to. He was arrested immediately on the spot because of Vegapunk's brain and how he thinks really far into the future of his weaponry. But what we get to also know is that Sanji's father, or Yonji's father as well, Judge or whatever his name is, apparently he managed to escape the witch hunt and still did the research on Germa, which experimenting and cloning with these gene mutations of the origins himself, you know. And this is what you see through a labor. Right here is the basis of all kind of clones or clone pond. None of these soldiers even know. Not to mention how their loyalty is very strong and how powerful they are. In other cases, they're soldier depots or something. But we also get to know that if their lives are lost, we could just replace them. And it takes a mere 5 years to produce one 20-year-old clone. 5 years to make one 20-year-old clone. What the hell, dude? So, throughout... I don't know how many tubes they got in that factory, but one thing was sure, 5 years passed from Sanji's age, Luffy's age, or whatever age it is, and up to where they are right now, they might have produced more than just 100 at least, at most. And we have to it that, after hearing all this, Sanji does not want to hear anymore, as he feels a little bit sickened of what has just transpired here. And we have to it that Niji here was actually surprised that he's matured a bit as a little runt. But, you know, apparently what's been going on, he said he looks pathetic as ever. And freaking Sanji got so ticked off at looking at him and kicks him in the face. I'm like, holy crud. Even Yonji was really surprised. And he even says, I'm going to kick your freaking butt. You hear me? And we have to it that... that the first brother, which I think Ichiji, he tells him, don't forget, we have an easy access to your East Blue and your Achilles heel. You got that, right? And he goes wow, I didn't expect you to swing that way. You and that pathetic excuse for a chef will make a cute couple. And he even threatened Sanji, please, try and fight back, and I'll spill all the blood in East Blue without no problem. And he uses Henry Needle, which is electric motive, and slammed him down to the ground. So it looks like Sanji got his butt handed because he has no choice but to get his butt handed. They do have the thing to his hands, his wrists, which he values most, not to mention the East Blue Zeph, or Seth, you know? Red Lake Zeph. Well, that's what he was originally called, after what happened to him. And seeing how he beat him down like that, so forth, it really sucks. And the first brother goes you know, I speak for all of us here. Welcome home, Sanji. Welcome back to the Vinsmo family. I'm thinking in my mind, you. And he also goes I'll be more than happy to remind you of the hierarchy in this house anytime you want. And I'm thinking in my mind, yeah, right. Yeah, sure. You are the dud, the mishap, the failure, Sanji. Well, this explains a lot more when we get into like Sanji's backstories again. And we add to it that Judge therefore says like that your skills and limits must be beyond human limitations or boundaries. Like in other cases, you have an ultimate goal to do, and you will lead these armies. You know, of course, like we have to it that what's her name again? Rosette? I don't know. But Sanji's sister and the others are like getting ready to like finally give out all they got to like fight and train. But we have to it that Sanji, on the other hand, after taking all these tests, he can't do it. He's always falling behind, and things were looking really bad, even swimming. So I'm thinking in my mind, are you kidding me? Even his brothers are really irritated and angry, go like, are you serious, man? What the hell's going on with you, dude? And of course, when Sanji tries to fight, he gets his butt handed millions of times over and over. And we see to it that Sanji is inferior to the rest. Compared to Ichiji, Niji, and Yonji, they're all on track right now. All the skeletons already started to like modify and mature their strengths up to superhuman level. But we have to it that Lord Sanji, he is not looking really good right now. He's pretty much a normal human being. Even Judge does not want to believe this, and things are looking really sad. But we also see to it that the 4 of their genes were modified. But as for Sanji himself, he's just he's a simple human being, you know, from the moment he was born. When Sanji was making food or something, Judge was really upset about this and tells him, what the hell's wrong with you? Your mother's been passed and you gained nothing from the freaking legacy of your dad, and you are not gifted with the aptitude and talents of your siblings. As he says, he tells him like things are going to get harder from now on, so what the hell's wrong with you? And you're just a disappointment for being around and so forth. And he even warned to don't prepare another meal again, you hear me? As for Sanji himself, you know, he still gets his butt handed, even in training. And we have to it that Sanji's sister says, I have no choice but to laugh with them. I'll just be bullied like that, bullied on the spot like that, and too. And we get to know immediately that Sanji himself has no improvements in his training, and Judge even says that he's such a waste of space. And we get to know that Sanji was given to a point where he died, but apparently that did not become the case. Sanji was given a big mask or something, and even the brothers go like, did he seriously die on us? The second brother said so. Well, Ichiji. Or something like that, you know? But we have to it that the first brother goes like, what? I mean Niji, sorry. It's so hard to like say the right words somehow. We add to it that the sister of Sanji knows that something is going on apparently, and we all know what happened afterwards. Sanji is locked in the freaking jail cell with the iron mask on. He goes like, what are you doing? This is too scary. Are you trying to kill me? And the soldier tells Sanji like, this is all the direct orders from the king himself. He wished to wipe the slate clean and start over in a world where you were never born to begin with. So, in other cases, it ends up with Sanji screaming, let me out here. I'm sorry for being born a weakling. Help me, you know, that kind of thing. So I just go like, what the hell? God dang, dude. The beginning of the story with like Sanji having all this information revealed to him about the clones and so forth, and then going to Sanji's backstory. God damn, dude. Just when I thought I couldn't have enough of what the is going on here. And seeing how Sanji's sister cares for him many ways to one, you know, but she has no other option, otherwise she gets punked on too. So, I do not know what's going to happen, I don't, but Sanji, man, you gotta hurry and get the hell out of there soon, man. It's gonna be tough, but I know you can do it. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm off the Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.